the After Weight Pile Show, boys. The After Weight Pile Show, starring Rocky Strong. That's right, boys. We out here. We in here. We in here. Big machine curl day. Feel pretty good about it. We hit the struggle on a bunch of different ones, man. We hit the struggle. I needed the Easy Bar to do cable machines, do the cable curls and stuff. And a group of people that's usually there came and picked it up right before I was getting ready to grab it. So I went with the straight bar for a little bit till they got done. And that little bitty straight bar, man, wasn't really. It's too shorty. Like if you watch my short video, you can see that I got a hold of the bar by like the last two fingers and my thumb. Like I don't even have nothing, holding on with these fingers. I'm just doing that junk like this, but I only got a hold of just a little bitty bit. Wesley Mitchell, actions, not distractions. What? Well, at least the daggone chat's working. That's always nice. It's nice when the chat works. All right, boys. Whoopsie. God dang it. God bless America. Tearing up everything, man. Our freaking GoPro stand that I got right here. I've been using the paper towel, so it's not a full roll of paper towels. We don't want to hold it up anymore. Back on that pound cake, boys. Back on that London pound cake. This has been a good week, man. Back on that London pound cake. Yeah, bumped your head again, didn't you? Slammed on the brakes on you, didn't I? Slammed on the brakes, smashed your head into the divider. Yeah, I've been putting the buds in here so that we don't have to open up the jar as often. All right. Trying to get something going here, man, but yeah. I went ahead and uploaded the new video short of them boys walking around the neighborhood yesterday. Broad daylight, man. Crazy, dude. Crazy, man. I don't know if that junk made the national news, but it was all over local news, man. All over local news. Barry Wood in the hood. No shit, man. I heard that. Yeah, I know a lot of people's going through their money right now, man, with the stocks and bonds and everything, man. And I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I know that shit took a plummet today, man, and yesterday. And that's the weird thing. Like, there was a rumor that it was, my bad, y'all. That was right in them. Like, there was a rumor that it was getting overturned. So everything spiked back up for a second, then dropped right back down. Isn't that crazy? Because it's speculation, man. Speculation at best. They're like, oh, well, we think it's going to do this. So since we think it's going to do that, we're going to drop it down some points and screw everybody. Not everybody, just a little guy. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about nothing. Then nobody with real money lose anything, boys. The rich are still rich. The rich are still rich, boys. Don't worry about nothing. I know y'all was concerned about everybody that got got an M being concerned yesterday. I'm sure everybody that was everybody that got a millie out there in the stock market was probably clinching tight yesterday. Hey, Mango the Gecko. Good to see you. Got Rango back here. Thanks for stopping in. For sure. For shizzle. Oh, man. Yes, sir. We just misplaced the apparatus. The apparatus. What do we do with it? This is crazy, dude. What the freaking frack? What the hell, boys? What did I do? This is crazy, man. It must have had something to do with the phone falling down. Oh, yeah, it does. Right here it is on the floor. I knocked it off. 801 day, bro. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I definitely don't want Amir, you Uber Eats. Good to see you. Sorry to hear that, brother. Because there are people out there that mess with the stock market that ain't millionaires. You know what I mean? I know I was just making a jest, rich people staying rich and all that, but that is the truth though. Most of them guys probably either just gonna ride it out or got rid of a bunch of stuff right before everything so that they could make that loop, The people in the know. The people in the know. Should they be robbing us in broad daylight all the time, don't they, boys? That ain't nothing new. Them rich people be robbing us in the broad daylight all the time. Oh, man. Yeah, that was wild, dude. Storm, good to see you. Thanks for everybody stopping by tonight, man. We popping tonight. Yesterday was a little bit actually, it was just the chat messed up on me, really. There was people here, I just couldn't see nobody chatting. But yeah, what else, boys? Cable machine day today. I think tomorrow we're gonna take a kind of light calisthenics day to set us up for an awesome chest day on Friday, which I thought we were wrong, but we are going to have somebody there to spot us. So we're going to try and hit 195. I think I weighed 190 this morning. So if we can get 195, we'll be in like the top percentile of human beings that can lift their body weight. Isn't that crazy? It only took us like two and a half years to get here, but I guess more than that, probably 3 years if you really think about it. I think we're almost like 2.5 years almost. Well, July will be a year and a half. My bad. Not 2.5. But total working out. You know what I mean? Before I started YouTube, before I started No Days Off, before all that, we probably worked out for like a year and a half before that, if not more. Some of it was at the house, and then we joined the gym. So I think the stuff at the house was setting us on the path, but it definitely was not like, we should have been in the gym the whole time. Billy Westerner, good to see you, brother. Hell yeah. I got a year and some change, so on tube. I got a year and some change on tube, so we still kind of young to this deal, you know what I mean? We still we still a little bit new to this gimmick. So we really shouldn't be feeling bad about the progress that we've made on YouTube, to be honest with you. We should be pretty damn proud of it. Not a whole lot of people make it to 1,000 subscribers, and even less make it to a whole year because they get discouraged by, they get discouraged by a slow burn. You know what I mean? I ain't getting discouraged, boys. Try to get bigger. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get bigger. That's what we're gonna do. Try to keep a positive attitude and outlook. Boys, guess what else? I got home from the weight pile today. I went into the spare bedroom and checked on our seedlings. Boop! We got about 5 or 6 of them popped up. Oh yeah. We got about half or better popped up, man. We got sprouts. They're about yay tall. Not real tall, but about yay tall. We are on the way, boys. We're doing better than we could have been. None of them came up, but yep. We got sproutage. We're on our way. I feel good about that as well, man. We still got some that haven't came up yet, but we got to give them time, man. It's only been 4 days and they're already sprouted. Isn't that awesome? I mean, usually on the germination, you could probably get it germinated in 4 days, but it's awesome. They're already sprouting up. We're going to have straight up flowers. We got to get this thing into a pot too. We're going to have to go get, I think I'm going to get 2 different style grow bags. I'm going to probably get like a 5-gallon grow bag for the auto flowers, the ones that are just going to go for 3 months and then they'll be done. And then I'm going to take and get like a 7 or a 10 for the photo that's going to go the full term, you know, from now until October, say. Maybe September, October, something like that. Dominic, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Everybody, Billy, Barry Wood, Corrupt, Actions Not Distractions. Man, I appreciate y'all supporting the channel like y'all do, bro. For sure. For shizzle. Before I forget, let's send some prayers out to the families that lost loved ones yesterday. And prayers out to the people that were wounded yesterday. And I don't know the situation, but prayers to the perpetrators as well, man. I hate to see young men like that get crossed up and with the law, and probably most likely Virginia hates any kind of like real big crimes that come out on the news and stuff. So I can guarantee you they're going to try and oil them up and fry them, guaranteed. So let's pray for them too, man. I don't know what happened yesterday. I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't say that they were in the wrong or in the right. I have no idea. I don't know what the situation was. I don't know what went down with them people. And just because, but this is the thing, boys. I'm going to tell you right now, if you have an altercation with someone else, if you have an argument and a disagreement and you decide to get violent, if you win, you are not the victim. No matter what the situation was, if you win, you are going to be the one that is going to be prosecuted for sure. The victim is not. Yesterday, 2 young gentlemen down in Old Greenwich Village. It's probably about maybe 12 minutes from here. It's a townhouse development with lower income housing. It's been there for a long time. I've grew up in a place just like that, but it was, you know, we got a couple communities like that around town. We got 3 or 4 of them that are real live. And I grew up in one of them up on, you know, by the highway. This one's more down in town, but there's definitely illicit streetwears, you know. So when there's illicit streetwear, you can only imagine that there might be disagreements that lead to violence. That's been the time tried and true method through history, is when there are illicit wares that people are making money off of, there's usually going to be a disagreement between somebody, and then somebody's going to want to get it out. Well, them boys was walking around in the neighborhood with ARs. One dude both had optics, I'm pretty sure from the looks of it. Both of them had handles, you know, handles on the front to control the rise of the weapon for accuracy. I can show you, but it's like that handle right there. But anyway, then they had drums on one. Listen, man, them boys was walking around with about $3,000, $3,500 worth of hardware, heavy equipment. It wasn't nothing out there that was, you know what I'm saying? These weren't like, from what I could see, probably not long rifle 22s. You dig what I'm saying? Probably not. Probably not squirrel shooters. You dig what I'm saying? Probably not looking for squirrel hunting. You dig? Looked like to me like it might have been a 5.56, something like that. Something to that effect, maybe a 2.27. Could be. Could be. And they took and put 3 boys out of here and 3 boys in the infirmary. So, you know, and like I said, I can't say what happened. I don't know. I don't know what the story is, and a lot of details ain't come out yet. But I don't know what the story is. I don't know who was the catalyst of what made that happen. I have no idea. It's all speculation by me. You know what I mean at this point. But yeah, watch the short I made, Dominic. I made it today to show y'all what I was talking about yesterday. I talked about this in the live last night. Two dudes providing unhealth care all over the neighborhood. That's another thing with Virginia and these tri-state, tri-county area that's around here. We're probably not going to hear a whole lot till the trial. Now we might see a little bit come out, but most likely they're going to keep this thing pretty close to the chest on what happened and how it happened and the apprehension of and all that until the trial comes, because this is like a super police state. They have everybody here. There isn't one. The state of Virginia holds offices and training facilities for every alphabet that you can think of. Every one, bro. And if you think you're gonna get around just wilding out around here, bro, they're gonna knock your head off for sure. They are. The police gonna come looking for you, and when they find you, they're gonna throw you under the jail. They're gonna take you down there to the Red Onion. Y'all ever heard of that? The Red Onion? Yeah, you don't want to go there. You just start knocking people down out here in neighborhoods with no only thing, thank God, is that there wasn't like supposedly, you would hear like if somebody that was an innocent bystander or an even younger than, these are all teenagers, boys. So we can't say there was no kids involved, but there were no small children that got injured. And even in Virginia, I've heard of stories of, one slinging through the wall and catching one of like sleeping in the bed, man. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, man, because they don't stop. They don't, if they don't go where you ended up trying to put it, it don't stop. It just keeps on traveling until it hits something. That's the problem with letting them things go all over the neighborhood, just slinging lead everywhere. That shit ain't cool, man. Yeah, Big Land's been around here. I know that. I know that because he was at the hospital over here. Come on here. Now I don't know. I don't know much about that. There, did Lance make a video or something, or do you know that that's like the neighborhood is his boy, like what, his friend, not his son, right? But listen, man, there's all type of people that live in that neighborhood, man. My boss's son lived in there. Fucking what was it? I mean, I'd have to say probably about 7 years ago. The guy I worked for, his son bought a townhouse, a brownstone, basically. I don't know how else to explain it to most people. We call them townhomes here in Virginia. You usually call it a townhouse. You know what I'm saying? I know some people call them row houses, and then some people call them brownstones. But he bought it because it was super cheap, and then all he had to do was put a couple $1,000s into the roof and a little bit of paint and drywall repair. Sophie, stop! You're distracting me, honey. He just had to put a little money into small repairs and stuff, and he ended up having a nice home. He was a younger kid, 17, 18. No, he was 18 or 19 because he was supposed to go on. I think he was supposed to go on to college and he didn't. And then his mom didn't want him to come to work for her at her company. So she ended up making her husband, his dad, give him a job at the company we worked with, that I worked for. So all of a sudden he's in the office and dang, if look at the chat, didn't stop again, boys. Look at the chat, didn't stop again, man. Oh, the Red Onion you're talking about. I thought you were talking about the neighborhood over here. My bad, bro. My bad. Sometimes I ain't as quick on the come up, homie. You walked me into that though, man. I don't want him pissed off at me, huh? I don't want nobody pissed off at me. You know what I mean? But if he's got a homeboy that's in the onion, man, and that dude was on some serious shit, that ain't no lie. Yeah, I hear that action. So I'm just gonna have to check from time to time, man. You know, make sure that it's still rolling, because it stopped last night as well. I don't know if it's because I'm on mobile, you know, or not. But the price of copper was going down. I was about to buy me a thing of Cat 5 so we could run a jumper wire out here and install internet into the smoke shack. But the Red Onion is a level 4 security prison that's in Virginia that also houses criminals from other states and some from the Fed, depending on how egregious they might have been. Like you're only going to go there basically if you have like a seriously heinous crime, or if basically you will keep assaulting if you keep assaulting staff and other inmates, then they'll send you there. Like if you won't stop doing that, if they put you in administrative administrative, or what do they call it? If they put you in segregation away from everybody else, in the hole, and then you continue to act up there and just give them a hell of a time, then they're going to send you to the Red Onion. Them boys are basically locked down 23 hours a day or something like that. Maybe even, I think that's like the legal limit. And then when they are out, I think they're out singles to a dog cage. There's no like outside rec. There's no interaction with other inmates. I think it's like a 2 or 3 man crew when they move somebody. So when they show up to take you out of your cell, there's 3 men out there or 2 men. It probably depends on who you are and how bad acting up you do. So, but it's always guarded movement. There's never like you're just free to move on your own. Like there are times that you're allowed to do that, you know what I mean? But not there. Like there's always going to be a guard with you, no matter what. I think you're minimized on the list of things you can have because they don't want you to make tools out of it, you know what I mean? So I think you're like super limited as to what you're allowed to have. It's basically jail for jail. Like if you go to jail and then you continue still like not to learn your lesson, and you are fucking going the most, kicking up dust, you know what I'm saying? Like really showing them up, you know what I mean? Really not liking being there, you dig what I'm saying? Then they'll send you to jail. And then that's usually administrative segregation. But then once you get there and you still like, hell no, they're gonna be like, no, sir, sit your ass down, and they're gonna send you to the real jail, the Red Onion. Right, exactly. Terrible place to be. I think you can get back up out of there if you act right for a long time. But these are usually like lifers. It's not like somebody. But I think if you got like, I don't want to say nothing stupid, man. That I don't know to be a fact. But I think sometimes if you got like 10 years or so, they'll send you over there. Or like in Virginia, they'll send you to Waller's Ridge. Oh man, you don't want to go there. That's almost I don't know, man. I couldn't say. I've never been to either place, but either places sound terrible. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Virginia will house DOC inmates from the Fed, and I think like that facility is just known to be such a secure facility that they make deals sometimes. That's the way Virginia's always been. Like Lorton, when they had the the jail or the prison in Lorton, it was all DC inmates. Yeah. But that place wasn't super secure. That was like I think that was like a medium minimum or something like that. So I don't think it was like any like serious. You know what I mean? People had time there though. That place was bumping too. They said that place was fucking bumping, wide open. They said. Smoking another little piece, boys. Let's get us another little piece out of there. Got a couple good sized pieces in here for resale. Man, right before I came in here, I was looking at the comments and stuff, and dude was talking about in the comments, was talking about the Sunday Strain review, and he said basically it's a terrible video or something. He said, "Come on, man, terrible video," something like that. And I went and looked at the video. Now, I couldn't tell if he was talking about like he didn't like the content in the video, but it seemed like he was saying like, "Damn, man, come on, the video got messed up." Like, you dig what I'm saying? I don't know. But I went back and looked at it. It looked like it was a fine broadcast. Doesn't seem like the broadcast had gotten that messed up. So I don't know. Maybe he was talking about the content. I wasn't for sure. Oh man. Yeah, that Malvo kid was crazy, dude. That whole deal was crazy. What's that? The red onion on the border? Or is that what you're talking about, Billy? I'm not sure exactly where it's at, to be honest with you. But yeah, usually they put them out in the country, man. Like Waller's Ridge is like up on a giant mountain on top of a mountain somewhere, man. My buddy ended up going there because he ended up acting up. Like the last time I talked to him, he was acting up, and he ended up getting into it with the staff. So when you do that, like I said, man, no doubt about it, they're gonna teach you a lesson sooner or later, man. If you're gonna be a bad son bitch, they're gonna show you how bad you can be. For sure they will. They'll take everything. Like you don't get a whole I know a lot of people think like, oh man, they get everything. They shouldn't allow them to have that. They shouldn't allow them to have this or that or the third, like makes it too cushy for them. Nah, man, like I understand some stuff, man, but when you're in there for like petty dumb stuff, like why would you want to treat another human being so poorly? Like that doesn't make no sense to me. No matter what the situation is. Now, if somebody had taken someone else's life or had hurt somebody, done something, took advantage, forced herself on someone, you know what I'm saying, took advantage of somebody, then I can understand then, having them not be allowed to have the nicer parts of it, you know what I mean? Like the tablets and all that crap. But at the same time, man, you can't, like there's normal people in there too, though. You know what I mean? It's not all that, bro. There's normal people there. Capybara, I don't know. It's been a minute, dog. And yesterday the chat keeps messing up on me for some reason. So if I did not see you, Capybara, I'm sorry to hear that. But thank you for stopping in tonight. 101,000. And the punishment is being away from your family, man. For real. The punishment is not being on the street. That's the punishment. Being away from your people. That's the punishment. But Richard Dowling, good to see you, brother. I am doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. I think he's been good. You know what I mean? He ain't been no problem. So I think they've got him on a lower level now than he was before. than he was before. Yeah, yeah. Richard, I don't really do. I'm boring as hell, bro. Like the Wizards, I know I don't lie about much, man. So I know that really, sucks. I know it sucks that I don't lie, man. You know, make up crazy stories about myself that you guys would love and get me thousands and thousands of views. But at the end of the day, then I wouldn't be able to remember it because I'm always medicated. So then I wouldn't be able to tell the story again. And I'd be like always getting questioned on what I said or didn't say. And you know what I mean? Fuck that, dude. I'd rather just be over here boring. A little bit of IRL. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully everybody kicks it with the kid. That's all. 410, good to see you, bro. Thanks for stopping in, man. Much appreciated, dog. Much appreciated. What is that here with the sandwiches? Steak and cheese? Oh, man. I'd like to have me one. How'd your weekend go? How'd your weekend go, Don? He said that he hadn't smoked in a while, and he was going to get medicated over the weekend. I told him be careful. Be careful. Better be safe than sorry anyway. You know what I mean? Why take and just jump off the deep end and be uncomfortable when you could ease your toe in and be like, oh, well, this is fine. Let me take another one. You know what I'm saying? But always consult the doctor. Get a prescription. That's what I did. I called a doctor and I got a prescription. Chicken. Hot chicken. Nashville hot chicken. Storm, everybody know that. He said I eat half the house. I dig it, man. I dig it. Well, it's probably fun, man, being around family and stuff too, Like you wasn't by yourself so you probably had a pretty good time with it, man. I hope you did anyway. Like I said, you said you was going to be around some family and some friends, so that makes it a better experience as well. Just kick back, watch some TV and stuff. Man, I took a nap hardcore today too, boys. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate you, brother. But that's the thing, man. I ain't doing nothing, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be entertaining. I like to make a little bit of content. I like to make my artwork, as far as I see it, But yeah, man. I don't know what else to say about that one. But Barry Wood in the hood. You already know. You know what it is. Man, you been in here and I missed it? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping through. Man. Sheesh. Hey, I appreciate y'all, man. For real. And we got some more stuff in the pipeline for sure. I ain't quit on nobody yet. Still, I got the word out, man. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Got a couple things that I've been wanting to. Sorry. Every once in a while. Grub Mud, good to see you, brother. Thunder Gang in here. I was fixing the damn thing over here. The wallpaper just come right off because I stretched it. I think I need to take it off and just redo that. Oh, I'm sorry, Sophie. Oh, swinging my hand around. I didn't smack her, but I caught her wrong side of the face. Hey, man, I didn't get a chance to watch your video all the way, man. I'm not sure if it was like clickbait or what, man. Cause I know you like to, I know sometimes you be clickbaiting shit, dog, but I did watch some of the video and the way you were splicing in the little things and you were definitely more animated you know, telling your story and stuff. I thought it was pretty cool, bro. For the little bit I saw, I think I watched about 5-10 minutes of it. I was I can't remember what I was doing, man. I need to go back and watch it. But Grandma just dropped a video not that long ago, long form deal. All right, Storm, you be good now. Be safe out there. Giggity, giggity. Whew. Woo. Oh shit, a goddamn spider. A spinner. A spinner. You about to get it, Holmes. You about to get it right as soon as you get down on the arm. Watcha! Get out of here. Get out. Go on, get off my chair. Spitter. Man, I don't like spiders, boy. There was a damn lizard in here the other day. I mean, I don't leave nothing out. Everything's like, you know, in jars and stuff. You know, but I don't want a lizard to come in here and eat it all. That'd be crazy. Wouldn't you come out here and it's all gone? Just a fucking blue tails just laying there like. Yeah, I got a dang got the dang pre-workout kicking. I've been zipped up in the evenings. I gotta start going a little bit earlier so that so I ain't all zipped up as soon as I get home, man. What happened? You gotta re-up right then? What happened? Hey man, I appreciate that, brother. Hey man, Richard, I really appreciate you supporting the channel too, dog. You're in here all the time as well with the comments and stuff, and that does help a lot, man. People don't know that, but leaving comments and likes and all that, man. I know people harp on it, and I usually don't because I know everybody knows. Even though being reminded sometimes just makes all the difference. And somebody liking what they're watching, they just forget it. You know what I mean? And when somebody reminds them, they're like, "Oh shoot, let me go like it real quick for them." You know what I mean? But that and the comments, I mean, it means a lot to me. And then like it makes a big difference with YouTube thinking that y'all fuck with the kid. You know what I mean? For shizzle. For shizzle. Oh yeah, yeah. We ain't done no story time in a minute, man. For real. We ain't done no story times in a minute, man. I know we need to do one, man. I ain't done none in a while. We left off like my work and shit. And then I ain't really talking about nothing else that happened through all that time, man, which a lot of stuff happened in all that time. You know, I was just talking about, you know, what kept me busy and out of trouble, you know, kept me out of getting in a bunch of gangsterism and all that, man. Because trust me, man, back in the day, when I'd get into a bind, my mom would go places that it shouldn't have went. You know what I mean? Places that a normal person don't think about. You know, like a normal person don't think about doing that. They don't want to go out and do something. You know, risk it all for the fucking whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't feel like they're gonna get away. You know what I mean? And there was times in my life, man, where I felt like I was, you know, what I have to lose, really. You know what I mean? Which I had a lot to lose at the time, but I just didn't. I didn't realize it. You know what I mean? But luckily, by the grace of God, I stayed on a fucked up road that didn't take me too far, you know. I mean, like I said, man, there's been a couple times, bro, where I had to get brought back and all that, you know. So what? So, but I ain't proud of all that shit neither, you know. So, and I wouldn't want to glorify any of it. I wouldn't. I don't like glorifying this, really, to be honest with you. But I feel like a plant is totally different from something that's super processed. You have to take something and then, I mean, well, shit, what's out there now on these streets, man, is just all chemical. There isn't even no plant to it. That's why they like it, because they don't have to grow no product or nothing. They just take the chemicals and mix them together. You know, at least back in the day, you know, there was, you know, plant derived, you know, but between the two top new ones, man, they don't even need it. Oh yeah, for sure, 1000%, man. Yep, and it keeps people engaged for longer. As long as you can or whatever, you know what I mean. All that. So when y'all hang out with me, like from the beginning of a 40-minute show like this, all the way to the end, man, it really does that makes a difference, man. And it feels good to be back, man, for real. The After Weight Pile show. I like the Sunday Strain review as well, but this is my favorite show, which I have to say, this is my favorite show. More people come through here. Yep, that's facts, man. That's facts. And there's been a couple times, man, where I was willing to do some really ridiculous, ridiculous things. I had thoughts of doing things that were stupid as hell. But that's the difference. Like when you, like, when I have no avenue, and the only avenue I can think of is something that is not good, not positive. You need to block those thoughts from your mind, man. For real. Those are not good thoughts, man. I mean, obviously, you don't want to go and get up in nobody's house that ain't yours. You don't want to do that. Don't be taking nobody's weed eater. Don't be driving away from somebody's house or their lawnmower. Don't do that. Did it come to mind? Yeah. But do you do it? You probably shouldn't. That's all I'm saying. That's what we used to always say, man, when somebody new would be coming in, like, hey, ain't you that motherfucker stole my weed eater? Motherfuckers don't take the neighbor's cat to the pawn shop. All right? It's not right. This is a Persian. You know how much Persians go for? Shave that motherfucker. It's a hairless. These things are expensive. It's got fucking stubble and fucking shit sticking up everywhere. It's a damn fucking tabby, but it's shaved. Oh shit, man. Good golly, Miss Molly, what you do, man? Sheesh. Man, them boys out in West Virginia be up there trying to yank the damn power lines down, because I guess back in the day they ran it with copper, and they get up there and get yeah. Hell yeah. Look, I might have to call you. All right. And if I call you, just push the button for me. Nana's gonna need help. Oh fuck, man. Shit, like I said, the one time, me and the old lady was at the Lowe's, and we see these people, man, and they got stopped on the way out. They took the stuff from them, you know, like dude asked them for the receipts, like, oh yeah, I got it right here. Oh, this is the wrong receipt. Here, I gotta go out to the truck and get the other receipt. And fucking they put all the stuff down and left, right? Well, I got the stuff I needed that day, and then I headed down into town, and so happened the old lady needed to pay on a pawn. Luckily, we got all that shit squared away now, but you know, we still had some shit in the pawn shop from back in the day, man. I know it. But hey, that's the way it is. It takes a while to get out of your dumb habit, you know, from back in the day. Like, just because you quit and get clean don't mean that all the problems you had ain't still there that you fucking had before. You know, you just got to work your way through it, man. And I know at the beginning you probably think, God bless America, this mountain's too high to climb, man. And I thought the same thing. But by God, if you just take one step and then put the foot in front of the other one, and then the next time just put that foot in front of the other one and try to do the next positive thing every time you get a chance, man, shit works out eventually, man. And I too thought it wouldn't, but damn if it didn't. I mean, look, I ain't all the way back fucking put together, but shit, I'm a hell of a lot better than I was, you know what I mean? Dumb hillbilly like me can do it, anybody can. That's for sure. But you gotta want it too, though. I learned a lesson. Sometimes that's the only way you can do it is by like actually having to learn a lesson, you know. I got taught a lesson. I got tired of that shit, man. Yeah. Being away from your loved ones sucks, bro. No matter how hard you are, and no matter how much you don't give about birthdays or Christmas or Easter or whatever, uh, when you all by yourself, it does get a little, you know what I mean? Get you a little bit right there, and you know what I mean? Yep. You gotta believe in yourself too, man. You gotta believe you can do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you'll surprise yourself. We're gonna try and surprise ourselves Friday. We're gonna do 195 pounds. I know I can do it. I know I can do it. I did 185. Shit, I'll be able to 195. I should be able to do it. And we're 2 weeks removed. We've had great workouts this whole time, and I got pre-workout rocking. So, whew, we're gonna go in there and press that bad boy. You already know what it is. But you gotta have faith in yourself. You gotta have a positive attitude. You can't think I'm not gonna be able to do it. You gotta think I can do it. Don't be a can't, be a can. You know what I'm saying? Can't did never do a fucking thing. That's for sure. Can't did never do a fucking thing. Dang, boys. I can't wait. I've been thinking about Friday for 2 weeks now. I've been telling dude at the gym, Pete, shoot. I already told Leon, but I'm trying to think what the other dude's name is, man. I can't think of his name. I told him too, though. I was like, I'm gonna try it. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, man. 1000%, man. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I've never been able to bench press my weight ever in my life. So this is gonna be a hell of an accomplishment for the kid. You dig? Really, when you think about it. Like I said, uh it's a small percentage of the population that can do it. So, you know, there you have it. There you have it. Like I said, one of my favorite things is for when people come in the gym while I'm working out and then they leave and I'm still working out. Man, I love that shit, bro. They get their workout in, you know, they're feeling nice and they leave. Man, I'm like, that's awesome, man. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna keep on going though. Woo! That's right, boys. That's right. You already know. You already know. Man, I'm finna get up out of here, boys. I think we've been on about as long as I like to do these. You know that. About an hour in almost. Uh, but yeah, man. I think we had a good day. Like I said, man, I took a nap today. My body's been smashed, bro. I've been sore and tired. But the pre-workout's definitely working for sure. It is. Hey, thank y'all, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Hey, y'all already know, man. Be good to yourself, man. Don't be so hard on yourself all the time. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Look, we got like five of them things sprouted up 410. I'm gonna put the video up here soon, the last 4 days. You know what I mean? I thought I was gonna have like a week or something like that where I do like day 5, day 6, day 7. We're day 4. We already got little sprouts up, man. So that's awesome. But be good to yourself now. Don't be so damn hard on yourself all the time. Look, we trying like hell. The summertime's coming, man. It's getting warmer out there. Watch yourself, man. People's out there wilding out, man. You already know what it is, man. Like, as soon as it starts getting warm, man, everybody wants to come out and start acting up. They've been locked inside all winter. They got cabin fever. They're coming out and just acting a fool, son. So be careful, man. Watch your back. Tell your loved ones you love them because they be forgetting sometimes, boys. Bicycle.